Hello everyone, welcome on in, and happy Thursday. Hi Cycle, I saw the ducks. The ducks should be working again. Apparently the sound alerts things needed a little bit of an upgrade. OBS? Are you being a dick? No, good. Sadly, our resident paladin could not be joining us right now because apparently you have to be an adult when you have kids. I don't know. I wouldn't know because mine has 4 legs and fur and is currently grumpy with me. So hello, reprobate. I would take offense if it wasn't true. So, hi, welcome on in. All these amazing people have joined me for today. And I want to thank everyone who came by to make the finale of the Vaesen thing such a grand success on Friday. We will be back with some more Vaesen during 12 days of Candlekeep this year over on Corsair's Cove, where I will be running a Vaesen adventure. So it will not be D&D, it will be Vaesen for 2 sessions on December 16th and 17th.
Nice.
So, if you want to check that out, Corsair's Cove. But the music you're listening to right now is by Adrian von Ziegler. If you want to check out more about his stuff, you can go to !music 2. The sound effects during the game will be by Sirenscape. The map, overlay, and starting soon screen were made by me in Incarnate. There was something... if you want to check out more from this campaign or any other campaigns you might have missed, or if you want to check out the Vaesen stuff, you can check out our YouTube channel. And if you want to know what you can do to help or hinder the party, you can do what Lillith did and type in !perks in the chat. I need to write that spiel down. Because it's a lot to remember. Twitch doesn't get mad at me.
Can't you like record it and then just play it at the start?
I could do that. I probably should do that. I forgot one thing. You see the little thing over by Lilith's portrait? That's a chest weasel. That is by Pointy Hat Studios. You can find his stuff over at Pointy Hat on YouTube or Hit Point Press. Same people who made Humblewood. Yes. So in the there might have been a chest weasel that showed up in the Eberron campaign, and it's now harassing Cycle's character, the grumpy barbarian. The grumpy barbarian's twin thinks it's amazing. So you know it's fun. They are building a menagerie because the drow bard has a bag of many tricks. Or a bag of tricks. It's great. Well, it is great because I get to throw bigger and more badder things at them. But speaking of players, let's go around the table and introduce people. And let's start with Vits. Who you playing?
Hello, I am Vitskugga, and I am playing Artemis Brave, the human variant Drake Warden Ranger. That is not a Drake, but it's a winged lion. So yeah.
Yep, Lillith.
Hi, I'm Lillith or Lily. I have short hair.
You get used to it.
And I'm playing Ceradelia Wordwind, the Tiefling Bard. The queen of the party. I'm trying.
Lupo.
Hey, yeah. LupoZo playing Drozan, a centaur cleric, who seems to have put a prickly surprise in front of his companions at the start of this battle, as you will see.
And Jason.
Hello, I'm Jason. I play Nelly the Pink Head Resident Druid of the group.
You are a little bit quiet. Let's turn you up.
Druid.
Yes. And hi, I am Ardana or Joe or you there. If the majority of my players have any say in it, still don't know how that started. Still don't know how to stop it. Don't really care to stop it. You know. I know who started it, but not why. Lillith.
Because you said oi, and then we went with oi.
Fair. If I watch through all my VODs, I probably can find a moment when it started, but nah, I don't care to, you know. It's a
I think
thing
it was
now.
the first session of this campaign, not gonna lie.
Probably. Oh yeah! It was a seater!
Maybe. Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you there! It was a satyr, probably. Anyway, I'm the GM on the channel around these parts, and that's about it. See how much control I have over the players? The people who say that the DM is in control of the players have never watched or played Dungeons and Dragons. Anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time?
I did last time, so somebody else's turn.
Not all at once. There is inspiration on the line.
Lilith looks excited.
Already have.
Yeah, but you can bounce it, and if ever all of you have it,
We went to a bridge and we challenged a dude in armor.
No, we saved your friend.
Yeah, we did that as well.
Okay, what happened is Artemis came back to the inn, shoved up for Orion up the stairs by trying to
Oh, you forget you,
take
you
his
forget
wings.
you forget the
Shove.
the beginning.
Hmm?
When she threatens to burn down a freaking temple and commit arson.
Oh yeah, Artemis also want to burn down the temple. But let's that just be, just put it on a shelf.
A shelf that will soon be burnt.
Yeah, Larry saved their friend by, or technically, Drosan saved Larry's friend. Alexa? Yes, Alexa. From being cursed by one of the Nightmare Twins. Not happy about being where she was because she couldn't remember shit. Neri made a very nice ice sculpture telling Alexa to stay away from this sort of person. Orion got shoved up the stairs, got shoved down again. Almost. But Siri transformed him into a kitten. So he wouldn't break his wings. And we went to the bridge to finally take this ghost on.
yeah, that is mostly what happened.
And Mary waking up the whole city by yelling and smashing doors. That's basically what I've written down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is
And
a
the
working.
name of the
Yeah.
name of the ghost. Kelkus, remember? Did you have that?
Steve.
Lupos, yes.
Kelkus
He's military.
Drakon.
Kalkos Drakon, yeah. And Neri challenged him to a duel.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're commanded, and as Drosan said earlier, he made it very prickly to come to him.
I didn't know he was going to command us. Anyway,
How would you?
It's going to get pointy.
What's
I
the
still
point?
I still say we need to like just close our eyes, put our fingers in our ears, and go la 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 la.
You
It's
can
not
do
gonna be
that
like finding a
after
needle in a
you
haystack.
complete the command.
Drosan is currently a thorn in our side.
Yes.
All right, you can take a
Inspiration.
abbreviated
Oh,
inspiration,
look at
Lilith.
Oh.
Inspiration, people.
If you already have it, you can bounce it to someone else, and if everyone has,
I'm asking who needs it.
Drosan
I need
needs
it.
it.
I need
Okay,
it.
Josan, get it. Even
Thank
though you
you.
have
I've-
made it quite prickly.
I swear to God,
know.
if you use it on your concentration for this freaking prickly spell, I'm going to slap you.
Slap through the internet. Yes.
I mean, yeah.
No, I'm saving it for when the inevitable happens and he tries to push us off the edge of the bridge.
You're saving it for a thorny day.
Yeah,
All right.
feeling kind of thorny.
If we are all as comfortable as we are going to get, let's get started. And I need to transfer this over. Shush that for a moment. And yeah. Cold winds whisper from the endless depth spreading below the expanse of the natural bridge of Faragax. Soft moonlight dances across the gold-shimmering bronze armor of a Kalkas Drakon, the ghostly knight standing at the center of a field of violent thorns. One hand lifted, a quiet command, and you watch your friends make their way towards him. First out is Siri. You heard the command.
Concentrating on
Yeah, you're still concentrating on heat metal.
Yeah, so I'm like, is it worth it? Mm. So, Siri understands that this is like the command.
Give me an Arcana check.
Sound.
You heard a word, and suddenly they were moving. So,
17.
yeah, you understand that this is a spell that was cast on them.
Ugh. And Siri rolled shit on how she have not never actually fighted a ghost, like fighted.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So you don't know what he is. You have never faced someone like this one before.
He's a dick.
I mean, that much is obvious.
let's see, he did drop his sword, so she kind of did what she wanted to.
He picked it back up.
Yeah, he did
pick
pick.
it back up.
Yeah, when he got up again, because he got knocked over by the tidal wave. When he got up again, he grabbed the sword. Because he didn't push it away from him. He just dropped it at his feet. It's still
Does Siri
glowing
know,
hot.
Does Siri know if fire damage is good against ghosts?
I mean, when you did the first bout of damage, he took the whole thing. It looked like he got hurt by it. So...
So Siri is gonna keep concentrating on the spell because she don't wanna fuck up this more.
Alright, so let me double check that actually, because I haven't used heat metal myself. But is it each consecutive turn that he has to make to save? Or is it just a first one?
I can...
The save is purely to keep hold onto the item. So if he grabs it, he needs to make it to see
Good.
if he can hold onto it. The
Right.
damage still keeps going if he's touching it.
Yep. All right. So because he's holding the sword again, and you cast it on the sword, when you recast it, he will need to make the save again. So that is a Constitution save. 23. So this time he holds on to it, but he still takes the damage. But he managed to hold on to the sword.
Okay, so do I need to roll damage again?
Any creature in physical contact with the object takes until spend, you can use a bonus action to cast this. You can cast the damage again. You have to roll the damage again, but it's a bonus action to reapply the damage.
And I cast it on third level, didn't I?
You also noticed that the magical flames that was on it have sputtered out. As soon as he dropped the sword, they vanished.
Okay. Okay, it wasn't third level I cast it. So, third level. Ooh.
So that is... I'm gonna move this guy out to here. Another... And you can see like his... wait, hold on. How far is that? That is... Yeah, you can see that he seems to be like flinching from it. And then heat radiating up from the sword up his gauntlet. And you hear like a low hissing growl. But he's holding on to it this time. Anyone want to control Leo, or should I do it? Because he's up. Do you still have an action and movement?
Knowing she's the only one who done damage so far, like except the tidal wave, she's gonna go a little like back away a little bit, like I.
I'm happy to control Leia.
Okay.
Again.
I'm gonna give. So if I do that and that, because he's up next. Leo and Rosan share initiative. There we go. Jason, you are now in control of Leo. But yeah, you still have an action left. This is a bonus action to reapply heat metal.
I can try and shoot an arrow, but I don't think that would work.
It's up to you.
I think she would have heard enough ghost stories to know that throwing stuff at a ghost usually doesn't go well.
You can make a history check.
But also remember, in the last session, he did bang his sword on a shield and it sounded solid.
Yeah, he's corporeal. And he was knocked over by a tidal wave, so you would have seen that too. 22. Looking at this creature and for what you remember about stories from this region, there is something in the back of your mind that rings a bell about one of the commanders of this region was betrayed and killed. And from what you know of ghost stories, this guy is too corporeal to be a ghost. And kind of reminds you of 22 is rather high, so it kind of reminds you of stories of undead knights dressed in their armor from when they served, coming back and terrorizing areas where they lived.
Oh, Okay. With
So,
that, she
not
will-
really a ghost. More, he's corporeal.
She will try to shoot her short bow.
All right. That
Ooh.
will hit.
Aiming for the eyes.
All right.
If there is any.
You see this large, like, bronze helmet with the green plumes flowing down from the top. You aim for the head, but being such a much smaller target, you manage to hit the area between the helmet and where the armor starts, and it sinks into the collar area, and you see him flinch back a bit.
Come on, that's
And
jugular.
Sirius gonna be like, just where I aimed. Also, it's not a ghost. It's an undead people. We're doing great.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Okay, Leo.
He has a lot of stuff. I don't understand half of it. Right. Well, let's just we'll check this for today. Runs here. And I guess he just kind of looks back at Drozen and is like, "Oh, Drozen, I can't get any closer. Turn off your spell." And then he's gonna hit. He's gonna point his sword at him, and he's gonna cast Shatter, because apparently he has that.
Nice. Okay. What do you need from me? Also, that was creepily close to Ash's voice. Just saying.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
You've been playing with Ash too long.
That's an 11.
I'm guessing that's a fail.
Yeah.
Fail. 13 thunder damage.
Nice.
A creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on this. Yeah. The non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell area. So just a big boom centered in a 10-foot radius. I'm not sure what that does to the spikes around, but
You see, as the spell hits, you see him like reel back a bit in the space, and some of the spikes are blown apart. Not enough to actually, give him space to move, but you can see like 10 feet around him just shaved off the top of him. And
pretty sure. I don't think he has a. Oh, what's this? There you go. If he should play this hard, done that. And then bonus action, just like pushing Neri. And be like, what are you doing? Can't you see the spikes?
All right. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Drosan.
Mm.
Will
So
look-
I'm moving forward.
Yes. You hear this command echoing in your mind of approach, and you know that you have to use your full movement to get as close as possible to this knight standing, this soldier standing in the middle of the bridge. Now, what does your spike growth do?
Okay, let me just ping it. I was going to ask though, if I need to move towards him anyway, can I do my charge and hit him with my hooves?
No, you cannot attack on your turn.
Ah.
You have to use your entire. You have to use your action to. Well, you have to use your turn to fulfill the command.
Okay.
Which is why command is such a nasty level 1 spell. You can't command someone to die on the spot. But the growth. Okay, so it is when a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 for every 5 feet it travels in the area.
Okay, so that's
10
so when you
feet,
get
so
there, that'll be 2d4.
Yeah.
And when you get there, there'll be another 2d4.
Yeah.
So 4d4.
Depending
44.
on
Yes.
it,
Yeah.
if you fail concentration, because you have to roll the concentration.
Yeah.
When you first take the damage, and then again when you take the second damage, I think.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
yeah, roll.
Two constitution saving throws?
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
So first is 8 damage, 8 piercing damage, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I love that.
Watch him get a nat 20.
Yeah. Can I use my inspiration to roll again? If I get a nat 20.
Yeah.
Alright,
So first 8 points of piercing damage, and then yeah, you save. And then
this is just pissing me off. Last session, I rolled. My wisdom is so high, and I rolled twice using my inspiration, and I got like 3 each time.
You can still use your inspiration to roll shit.
Yeah, I know. That's
you
what I'm
can.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, why use reroll, right?
Yeah.
So, okay,
Inspiration
we
is
do
used to reroll any roll. So if you want, you can reroll that.
Okay, it's still very high though. Chances are.
Told you. See.
Okay.
Well, at least it was on the next roll. So.
Yeah.
All right.
There you
So
go.
6 damage.
So-
You have to roll lower than a 10.
Yeah, well, I didn't. So there we go.
Anything lower than a 5 is great.
No,
I've rolled 2d4s. Twice. No, sorry, I've rolled 2d4 and then 2d4 for
Yeah.
each.
so you take 6
5
points
feet.
of piercing damage. Another 6 points of piercing damage, and you need to roll another Constitution save.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
Come on, get lower than 5. Get lower
Get
than
low,
5.
get that one.
That one.
No.
What the hell, Tristan? Stop rolling so well.
I tell you what,
But
the gods are against me.
but that is the end of your turn, so command drops.
Okay, that's a good thing.
And 8.
So I
Let me
take
remove
14
that.
damage
Yeah.
from my own thing.
It was a great idea. And I actually didn't think you would get caught in it because you're high wisdom.
It's not too late though. It might have some use for us still.
Fair. Neri.
I don't want it.
You hear this voice echoing in your mind, and you feel like yeah, of course, I'm going to approach this guy. Yes, that is what's happening next.
Roll 44 then, Drozen, since it's
yeah.
your damage.
Well, let me roll for you. I'll get nat 20s.
Yeah. Go on, roll your 44.
Oh, do I have to roll it? Sorry.
Yeah, it's
It's your spell!
spike throw.
Okay. I thought 4d4. All right, here you go. Do you want me to just roll the whole 40, or do you want to roll
Yeah.
2d and then 2d?
No, roll the whole thing. So 12
Oh, that's not too bad.
points of piercing damage. Now, I think Arion was not affected by the command, right?
Nope.
Okay. So Neri, that's the end of your turn. Arion, you're up.
Orion looks at you, Siri, realizing that people are affected by something, and he speaks because he knows you understand, and says, "Does he need to remain on the bridge?"
By no means.
Cool. He's gonna spread out his wings and fly over, or in a circle around, and is gonna fly in from the side, and he is going to would he be able to try and grab him with a bite, or would he have to tackle?
What are you trying to grapple him?
I'm trying to throw him off the edge, or tackle him off the edge.
You can try to do a shove attack. But
that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Using his full weight by flying at him.
All right, so give
that
me
would be a strength check.
Yeah,
I guess?
Yeah, for Arion, Orion, it would be a yes, contested athletics, so strength.
Yeah. 18.
He
Yes.
let's see. How far would that be? He is going to get pushed. Actually, I'm going to do. What's Orion's strength?
16. So +3.
Okay. He gets pushed to here. And is currently prone.
Okay.
Does he take 2d4?
He does take 2d4 damage. As he is moved within the space. So let me roll that since. He does take 6 piercing damage. Drosan and Neri would notice that he seems to like, he doesn't like walking on the spikes at all. Doesn't seem to have any form of resistance against piercing damage. But yeah, he's moved 5 feet and is knocked prone.
Yep. Orion is just sort of hovering, flapping his wings.
All right. Artemis,
Well,
you move.
he's approaching.
Take a walk.
Yeah. So that would be.
That would be 40. No, wait. One. That would actually be 64, I guess.
Let me check. Yeah, it would. No, it's just 10 feet from the edge to where you're standing. So 4d4.
Drosan.
You take 10 piercing damage, and you are you manage to shake the command.
I love that you rolled 4, 3, 2, 1.
I know, right? That was beautiful.
Alright. 10. Yes.
All right, it's his turn, and because what will you do? Oh, you don't have that one. Lucky you guys. Okay. Wait, let me double check. If it doesn't. Nice. Okay. So it has, because of the heat metal, he does have disadvantage on attack rolls. So he's going to bring out the longsword. Make one. It's gonna make one attack towards Orion. And 2 against Drosan. So starting with 1 against Orion. Because he just... No, wait! He's gonna use his movement to get back up. 26 to hit Orion.
Just barely, you know. Yeah, I guess it hits, kinda.
So 6 slashing damage and 11 necrotic damage.
Okay. Damn. That is 17 then.
Yeah, he slams down the longsword and brings it around and tries to slash towards Drosan for 26
That hits.
and 16.
16 does not hit.
Nice. Excuse you?
No, I just doing it for the crit. So
Okay.
It's just 13 plus 2.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Okay. So yeah. 13 slashing damage and 2 necrotic.
Oh no, wait. No, it's not.
No, it's
It's
13 plus
13
26.
and 26.
Yeah. So 13 slashing and 26 necrotic.
That's 39 damage.
From the one attack.
The one attack,
Yep.
yeah.
39.
And then he's gonna bring back the sword and clang it again against the shield. Bring the shield up. Siri. You're
It's
up.
gonna be me, guys. It's gonna just be
She's
me.
gonna try and make this fucker drop the sword.
Alright.
Being...
I mean, you deal damage each
Counter.
time you try, so...
Yeah, she basically just saw poor Drosan take a cleave.
Yeah, massive cleave.
So she just wants this out. Where the frick did it go? There you are.
Can Drosan roll for his concentration roll as well?
Yes. You need to concentration check, which is...
Not 20. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, the spike
It doesn't
growth
really matter
drop.
now, does it?
Yeah, it does, because Leah can attack with his smites.
You needed to roll over a 19 to keep concentration.
Which I'd done many times.
So, and you need a constitution 13 for the constitution, which it does
He
not
failed.
succeed. This time he reels back and drops the sword on the ground. So 9 points of fire damage. You still have an action and your movement.
She will move over to Barley to protect the little pup.
Okay. Spike growth is gone.
And she will try to fire another arrow, seeing how well it went last time.
All right. 16 does not hit. He seeing like between Artemis and Drozan, you fire the arrow and then it clinks off the.
Can I make it better?
I guess.
So basically, her arrow misses, but it kind of like cuts over the fine things, the green stuff. So she's like, oh.
Sure, you see he kicks up the shield, it plangs and then just shaves off the top of the plumes across his helmet.
Now he's gonna be pissed.
You see it like piercing pale blue, like glacier blue eyes just between Artemis and Rosan, aimed straight at you.
Shouldn't have done that.
And she's gonna be like, shit.
All right, Leo.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Right. His sword, Crown Guardian. When does it do radiant damage?
You don't know. Leo
we don't
doesn't
know.
know yet,
Okay.
so I'm not gonna tell you. He hasn't figured it out yet.
Okay, so it's not against certain types of creatures then.
No, there's a certain thing that triggers it, but since Ash hasn't figured it out yet, I'm not gonna give it to you for free.
So that's going to be an attack with advantage. This is covered on all sides. Yeah, advantage. Choose the Crown Guardian.
Infuse strikes. So Orion will empower that attack by giving it an extra 1d6 damage of fire.
Okay.
Okay, he's going to put a Divine Smite behind it. Obviously.
Yeah.
And so he gets 2d6 with that. With the infused strike.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Plus-
a reaction, so.
Plus this guy's undead,
Okay.
which
So what
deals
does that mean?
extra damage with the smite.
Oh, cool.
Let me.
I can roll the
Um,
d6 damage.
what extra damage is that then?
Uh, I'm going to. There we go. No, I want divine smite from the 2014 rule thing. The target takes the damage increases by
It's-
1d8 if the target is a fiend or an undead. So you deal 1 extra d8 because he's undead.
He doesn't have that on his thing, so yeah.
I have to fix that.
I think he just rolls it manually.
So we'll just roll an extra 2d8 after this.
Yep.
Paladins, you gotta love paladins.
Paladins are awesome.
An extra 2d8, so an extra 8. So that's. Oh, we need a mathematician. That's quite a lot.
32, 44, 46, 54. He's not,
Paladins!
yeah,
Gotta love paladins!
this guy is not happy. Not happy at all. He looks really hurt now. You can see like parts of his, like part of the shadow and necrotic energy that keeps him together is just starting to crumble and fall around him.
Okay, nice.
That was
His
the
feathers got shaved.
first attack.
Yeah, that was his first attack. And he He did 58 damage in his first attack. That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he just does the whole. See it from the sea, blast of light. And he goes, You don't look at my girlfriend like that. And he hits him again.
All right.
For an 11, so fails.
No. He turns around to look at Leo after that enormous hit and just clangs out with the shield, nearly knocking the sword out of Leo's hand. All right.
How do you like them apples?
Drozan.
Well, he's about to love these apples because I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians
Oof.
at
Ow.
level 4,
Nice.
so he can fuck off. Okay, so let me ping that to you. Okay, so let's see. Boop. With
So level
obviously radiant damage.
So that's 48.
4d8. Yes.
And that is
If he saves or not, so depends.
wisdom save. No. No.
Oh,
That's a 9.
So
So that is 48.
48.
9.
Take that.
19. If it's when the creature enters the area first or started. Okay, so he will take 19 points of damage at the start of his turn.
Mhm.
So let me make a note of that in case something else ridiculous happens. In the meantime, all right.
Did you not say he had a like a vulnerability to radiant or something because he's undead?
No.
No, that's just with smites.
Oh, poo. Okay.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, most undead do not have vulnerability to radiant.
Yeah. You would think so, but no. No, they don't.
No.
Especially they are resistant to everything else, but
Yeah.
radiant. Like radiant is the guaranteed damage.
Oh, can I? Sorry, draw my thing again. How did I do that? So it's 15 feet from me. So
Yeah, let me... Where are you? I can give you a...
You can give him like a 15 feet aura or something.
Yeah.
oh no, how's that? I undo that. That didn't work. Oh god, how do you do that? Rub it out. Can't.
There you go.
Thank you. Sorry, I don't know how to rub out those little green ones.
Delete. Delete. Now the aura will move with you as well. So
Oh, lovely.
let's see if I could make it a little bit more easy to see against this, I guess. If I do it red, maybe? Nope. Didn't really help. Oh well.
You put it on my token, not his token.
I did?
Yep, because he's moving around with me.
The fuck? Why?
Thank you, Drozan. You gave me a very nice aura. I appreciate it.
I mean, you still have an aura because of your sword, so...
I mean, that is also true. But now it's glowing red.
Nice.
Okay, it doesn't really matter how much I Yeah, Drozan also has a yellow aura. Oh well. So Spirit Guardians is up. Do you want to move anywhere?
No, because then he's going to butt me again.
All right. Fair enough. Neri.
I am going to cast Wither and Bloom on him.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm going to do it when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher. The damage increases by 1d6 above the second. 1d6 for each spell slot above the second. The number of hit dice that can be spent and added to the healing roll increases by 1 for each slot above second. For 4th level,
Okay.
I'm going to cast this at. I'd like a Constitution saving throw from him. Please.
That's a 12.
He fails. So Wither and Bloom. I'll just roll it manually. So if it's that's 15 necrotic damage.
Okay.
If he can take that.
As you see the spell start weaving around this creature, you see him just move his hands and it falls like ashes around him. No effect.
Okay. And Drozen, you can roll.
What can I roll?
3 of your 3 hit dice.
Yep. You can
Okay.
regain hit points equal to 3 of your hit dice.
Ooh, nice.
I don't think it'll count towards actual. I don't know.
And
It
which
does.
one creature of your choice? No, those are separate. So you deal the damage.
It has to be unspent hit dice.
Yeah.
So the hit dice is you're basically getting a short rest ish.
Yeah, you get
But
the
just
hit.
a hit. So if you want, Drozen, you can roll
I
3
do.
hit points.
Yeah.
I
3
do.
hit dice, and you will
Yeah.
get my spell casting modifier added to it.
Gosh. Okay. So 1, 2, and 3. 6 plus.
So
And
60.
plus 7. So I think, is it the plus 7 instead of the plus 5?
It's going to be
Yeah.
35.
It's the plus. So add.
That's add 6 onto 35 then.
Dang, Wang. That's some.
So
good
you get
shit.
41 hit points back.
Yay!
So then Neri kind of like flicks his hand towards Drozon, and water kind of starts pooling all over his wounds and just closing it, almost like his water bending his flesh and blood shut.
Yep.
And you're healed from the gash he gave you.
Cool. Amazing.
Now he just kind of gives you a nod, comes here, and he's going to turn into a puppy.
Okay.
So who's turning into a puppy?
Me, the
Neri.
druid, obviously.
Why?
So he's gonna, with his bonus action, turn into a dog. And I think, are they large? Is it large? I don't know if it's.
Yeah,
huge
it's. I think it's supposed to be large, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
Medium. Okay, never mind.
No. Okay. Then it makes sense. Yay! All right.
And yeah. Oh, he has advantage. That's cool. No, well, when it says turn. Just got one of the heads like sniffing Orion while the other growls at the guy.
All right. Orion.
Bite. With a nat 20, of course.
Yeah.
Orion don't mess around.
Nope. So it takes 13 points of piercing damage and 5 points of fire damage.
Okay. He's looking really not happy about this whole situation. Do Orion want to move somewhere, or are you good there?
He's fine where he is. He's kind of he's landing on the ground, I guess. So
Okay.
He basically goes down maybe 5 feet.
All right. Artemis.
What to do? I think she's just gonna be slightly annoyed and stab with her Moontouch Scimitar.
All right.
Or slash, I guess.
That will hit.
27. Nice. She's gonna mark him with favored foe, and Orion is gonna use his reaction as well to infuse her strike.
Okay.
So that should be 8 slashing and another 4 slashing and 5 fire damage.
Okay. In addition to this?
No, that's the total, like 9 plus 8.
Okay.
8
Okay.
slashing and then 9
Yep.
additional, yeah.
All right. Do you want to move, or do you want to do anything else?
She's gonna do another strike as well, since you got extra attack. So she'll just she'll make a stab with her short sword.
Okay. That does not hit. Once again, he...
Wait. I am flanking, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, sure. Jinx.
No.
16.
Does not hit. He swirls around and just slaps your hand with his shield, and you feel like your hand starts to get a little bit numb as the pain just radiates up through your arm.
He hits
Well-
your footy burn with his shield.
She says, "Please die."
All
That's her
right.
turn.
A woof.
Looking around, you see... what did he do? No, he's not gonna do that. He's gonna do this. First of all, where did the series up first? He's gonna bend down, grab the sword, It's still glowing white hot. It's gonna bring it up and then swing it around and bring it down on top of Leo. And you can hear this like whining noise through the air. Let me see. First long sword. I would say no, it's with disadvantage because he's holding the sword.
15 does
yeah.
not hit. A 15 does not hit.
Lucky.
Lucky, yes.
Okay, second attack. Come on! Let me hit this
Does it
bloody.
hit? I guess Leah just slaps his sword away with his own twice. He's like, I can do that too.
All right.
I hope Ash actually watches this video back.
That's 14! Come on, dice! This was supposed to be an epic fight! You piece of shit! Alright.
I would say it's a pretty epic survival at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Siri. I mean, it's not like it matters. You see him grasping the sword, and as you once again reapply the heat metal, fire seems to bloom from it and just crawl up through the armor, and for a moment the armor crumples to the ground. And then starts to reforming back, standing on top of this bridge. I'm going to do that. Nope, that's not what we wanted to do. We wanted to do... And he is not happy. Whips around once again, looking at you, Siri.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for that.
All right.
Oh, come on.
No. This time...
It just shaves up more. Shaves up
Yeah.
more.
This time the hit just pings off his helmet and flies away. You get a sense that fire, as the armor started crumpling, something brought him back again.
I think he's not happy with me, guys. Can you please just get rid of him? And I believe that's my turn.
Okay, Leo.
Oh, I'm on it! I'm on it! What have I told you about looking at my girlfriend? That is good. Attack, get out. No.
No, this
Misses.
time he just parries, like in a, well, he lifts his longsword and swings it back, not even looking at Leo. Gaze just intent on Siri.
Yeah, he's like, oh, yeah.
This time he's gonna whirl around and once again blocking with the sword, and then bring it up next to Leo, like on Leo's shoulder, as it misses. Just
Gee.
knocking his sword out of the way and just up next to his throat.
She is taken, and you better stop staring at her like that, mate.
When did he turn Australian?
I don't know.
I don't know. Anything else Leo want to do? You have a bonus action and movement left.
What can he
All
do?
paladins are Australian, by the way.
What can he do as a bonus action? Who knows?
Oh my god, he dropped the sword again. Oh god.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
he did. He doesn't have the
He
sword.
can't have done the parry. It's just been
Yeah,
blocking
he's
with
been
his shield.
Yeah, he parried the first strike with the bracer, and the second one he knocked away with the shield, because I forgot he dropped his sword. And
I
Then he
kinda
would have
understand
placed
why
that.
you're so pissed at Siri.
No, wait, didn't he say that? No, he didn't. He dropped the sword. So he placed a hand on Leo's shoulder next to his throat.
This is the hag all over again.
So yeah, bonus action and movement left for Leo.
He... I don't think he has any bonus actions to do that, so...
That's fair. Drozan. Oh, wait.
First, the
He's-
19 radiant damage from his spiritual guardians or spirit guardians.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
Yes.
he's got to roll.
No, he
I
didn't
already
take...
did.
Yeah, you already did. I forgot to add that.
Does he
you have
not
to roll
roll
every
each
turn?
turn?
You roll each
Yeah, but
time.
he rolled,
Yeah,
but he was gonna take the damage on
Yeah.
this.
Oh.
Well, half of it.
Once again, at the start of his turn, you saw like he started crumbling and then reforming inside the armor.
Ooh.
So he did that again now. This is twice he's crumpled and reformed.
Yep.
Okay.
You're starting to get the sensation that something is anchoring him here, and you have to break that connection.
Alright. Has he dropped the sword?
Yes, it's on the ground. It's by his feet, though.
Is it in reach of me? Can I pick it up?
Yeah, it would be. It's hot as shit, though.
I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna throw it off the bridge.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. It would be... It's object interaction. It's hot as fuck. You're gonna take fire damage from it, though.
That's alright. At least he's not gonna do any more damage.
Alright. So, Siri, roll the heat metal damage. You take 14 fire damage from just grabbing it and just chucking it. Roll me a athletics check to see how far you can throw the sword.
Okay. Athletics. Boom. 14. 15, sorry.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do.
That's him.
Yeah, he's standing
from-
on it, so you had to
okay,
bend
sure.
down and then chuck it away. So
I
the
think
sword.
I'd throw it no, I'd throw it the other way. It's closer.
I mean, that's fair. So it's here, and you see it
Yeah.
just start sailing off the edge,
Yeah.
and then after like maybe a couple seconds, you hear a clink, clink, clink.
Actually, could I try and grab it?
I mean, if you no, it would. It's not a
This is
reaction.
Throwing it past me.
I mean, do you want to burn your reaction to do that?
Yeah. I would have a
Uh,
reaction to spend otherwise.
Give me a dexterity check to see if you're fast enough to react to it.
Oh, Dresden, just took all that damage for now if you succeed.
She's just gonna prevent it from going over the edge. She's gonna just redirect it. Dexterity check, you said?
Yeah, to see if you're fast enough to react to it. No.
Nope.
It's way over your head before you even have a time to go.
No,
"Ah,
no."
yeah."
I think it's anchoring him.
Could it be useful?
Yeah, we're fine. Look at us.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's
We
your
get us.
picking up and throwing it. I'm gonna say that's your bonus action. You still have an action and movement.
Ooh, okay. All right, so I'm going to use my battering shield. In that case, I'm going to use one of the expend one of the points to knock him prone.
Okay. That is a additional shield. That's really...
Spend 1 charge to push that creature an additional 10 feet, knock it prone, or both. You could just knock it off the bridge.
Well, no, because I'm over here, aren't I?
Oh.
So
Yeah,
Oh, right.
it would be
Well,
a straight
10 would be-
line from.
yeah.
But
So he
yeah.
won't go off the bridge. I just want to try and knock him prone, so everyone else can just pile on him.
If you are holding shield and push a creature. Okay, so you would use your action to try and push him away from you.
Yeah. And knock him prone because I'm using one of the
Yeah.
one of the sort of whatever points things.
You have to beat a 13. Strength check. Or athletics.
Athletics. Okay. Yeah, boy.
Yeah. So you spend a charge and he is prone.
Prone. Nice.
But that's your action and bonus. You still have movement and he is prone.
He's prone. Well, he doesn't have a sword anymore. I'm just gonna stay where I am. Yeah, if he had a sword, I might move away, but
Alright. Neri.
Do I somehow get double advantage?
You're technically not flanking with anyone.
I have advantage because of pack tactics.
Yes. But no. No. You do have advantage, but you don't have double advantage because you're not flanking with anyone.
But he's prone.
Well, he is prone.
And I
That's true.
I
Yeah.
have pack tactics as well.
Yeah.
So that's what I was asking. Like, I already have advantage on the attack.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you have double advantage. So roll 3 and take the highest.
Open. Service. Thank you. Advantage. Oh god.
Yeah, roll one.
Roll one more. 50. Nope.
No. You bite, you bend your head down to bite and you get bronze armor. It hurts your jaws.
Okay, I still have another attack. So
Yep.
let's go with a 20. I'll do normal just in case I get 21. There we go.
20 does hit. Or 21 does hit. I'm going to do... You clam your jaws down on that same space where the arrow was. You get a good grip and you feel him start fading in your jaws and then come back again.
so it wasn't the sword.
And now the blazing glacier eyes zone in on you, Neri.
We're gonna have to strip him.
That's good.
Take-
Yeah, now he's practically on top of him at this point, so that's good.
Yep, that
Yeah,
works.
It's just numbing. He's not going to get off. He literally will use his movement to get on top of him and pin him.
All right, Orion.
I guess he'll join into the pile.
Pile up, pile up.
Dog pile.
And lion?
s-
Dog
uh,
Lion
I
pile?
mean,
Animal pile?
kitty pile, hug pile,
Fluff pile.
floof pile. That works.
pile, yes. So that's about 18.
No, Even with Neri on top of him, Orion tries to bite down and gets a enforced sandal to the face, just clanging him off.
But you get an
Ooh.
advantage, right?
You do have
Because he's prone.
advantage because he's prone.
Yeah, but.
But yeah, it
18
was
and
an
12,
18.
so
18 doesn't hit.
Oh yeah, sure.
So that is his turn for now.
Yeah, you see, like, Orion bends down to bite him and just gets kicked in the snout. Artemis.
I really wanted that sword.
Yeah.
She's gonna just try and stab with the scimitar and the short sword.
All right.
I guess double advantage because flanking and prone.
Yep. 23 does hit.
Just gonna see if I get a crit. I doubt, but nope. But I take the 23. So that's infused strikes because Orion uses his reaction, and I get favorite foe. So
How do you want to do it?
Ooh.
Take off his head.
So basically, she says, "All right, I had enough," and she's just shoving in the scimitar into his stomach, and then just shoves it all the way up to his skull, and then then fling it up into the air.
All right. As you sink the scimitar into his guts, there's no resistance. It goes through all the way up, and as you fling, the helmet goes in a wide arc and clangs to the bridge. And all is quiet.
See, much easier if you just stay dead.
And this is the first time that Ursa seen me turn into this abomination.
Oops, that's not the one I wanted to do. I was trying to click on this one. Yeah.
No,
There
not
we go.
abomination, it's a monstrosity, isn't it? Yeah, it's a
Yes,
monstrosity.
it's a monstrosity. Then, in the sudden quiet of the night, you hear soft sizzling from the side of the bridge. And
Which side? Which side?
the left side. The
Our
side.
left.
Where the sword went, so the
Okay.
sword's
Where
like
the s-
falling onto a ledge, I think.
And then you see smoke softly starting to rise from the side.
Artemis is leaning over the side to see.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Why?
Yes. Because you're a human with human eyes.
23.
You can just make out far below on a ledge that peeks out from this natural arcing bridge. A fire has started. The red and yellow flames gently spreading through the dry grass.
She says, Ryan, could you fetch? And she kind of looks over to you, Siri. And would you mind letting the sword cool down, maybe? Siri.
Well, she can't see it anymore, so she can't reapply it. So it's basically
Gonna fizzle out in about a minute.
she's like, well, it's metal. It kind of fizzles out. Just give it some time.
Neri turns back into his Triton form,
Okay.
and he's like, "You started a wildfire!" And he's gonna ask Orion if he can jump on his back in Celestial,
Yeah,
so
go,
he can
go
put
put
it
it
down,
out, Mary.
so he can put it out.
You've got your water. Go put it out quickly.
He says, and he looks at you before he jumps off and says, "No." And jumps off.
What? You you.
And
Why? Yeah, you know what?
Artemis,
This is your own fault. And he takes out the
The can't.
the cancer of endless water, and just this massive little guy just shoots down off the bridge. So the cat's probably gonna get raped on. He's just trying to aim, like almost like he's peeing off the edge. He's just trying to aim out the fire.
Give me a dexterity check for your aiming.
Artemis just kinda says, "It's not that he wouldn't allow you to ride him. It's just he's not big enough yet to fly with someone riding him. Otherwise, he would have let me done it way earlier."
Pretty good. I say distracted.
Orion, could you please make me a dexterity save?
Orion. He actually has proficiency in dexterity saves. Woo!
You hear Orion hears this rushing sound, and just in time managed to duck out of the way as this cascade of water comes down, hits the ledge where the sword is, puts out the fire, and absolutely drenches it.
And the sword's no longer hot, so you're welcome.
Yeah.
Well, he can take the heat, so he's fine either way, but at least it doesn't hurt, even if he can resist it slightly.
All right.
And Orion goes to grab the sword in his mouth.
Okay. Yeah, Orion goes to grab it. It's no longer hot, and it's on a cliff ledge that is about 25 feet from the top of the bridge.
All right. He flies up with it and hands it over to Artemis.
Okay. It's a nice sword. It's well made. Intricately carved handle.
This is definitely a beautiful sword.
And it is a long sword. Pretty long.
Yeah.
Long sword. And you can see on the belt of the remains of the armor is a scabbard that has the same kind of wolf imagery as the handle of the sword.
Yeah.
But it's sharp. Drosen can attest to that. It's very sharp.
Yes, I do not like that one.
Yes, does anyone want this sword? Or do you mind if I borrow it?
You can take it.
Cool. And she puts it in her bag.
Yeah, you have a nice looking longsword.
Cool.
No, it's just like, I don't use swords, and he's still kind of black with the flowing darkness around him. It's like a weird echo when he says it.
Nice.
Like completely covered in shadow and darkness. Yeah, I don't use them.
Yeah.
Leah does very well. Well, I think he's got his own magical sword, and if he got rid of it again, Karametra might well, throw him off this bridge.
I didn't even get to use my little special thing. I'm a little bit sad.
Was that going to be a blast of wind that knocked us all off the bridge or something?
No, it's called the fuck is this thing called? Let me see. It's called Hellfire Orb.
Ooh.
It deals 10d6 fire damage and 10d6 necrotic damage.
Oh,
I didn't get to use
Yeah.
it.
thank goodness.
Why didn't you use it? He had an opportunity.
Because he wanted to group you all together before using it, and then he didn't get the chance.
Well, kind of
Because
did.
you spread. I was going to use it this time if you hadn't killed him. And
Does
then
it-
I missed because I couldn't use staggering smite.
Does it? Is it linear or is it like a explosion?
No,
from
it's
the...
20-foot radius orb.
Oh man, yeah, you would have got us all.
And himself. He wasn't gonna drop it on his own head. I mean, he
Yeah.
wouldn't have. He would have taken like half the damage from you because necrotic immunity. But you know,
So what was holding him? Can you tell us? Was it his sword? No.
don't know yet. Didn't.
Oh.
So yeah, you're standing on top of this bridge. The fight over. On the ground lies very nicely made bronze armor. The night is quiet. The only thing you hear is the wind howling softly. Yeah, let's go on with it. Under the bridge. And for those of you who have dark vision, you can see grass and bushes moving in the distance. Below you, for those of you Neri, you would have seen this. You saw clouds moving under the bridge, and then far, far, far down, just dark. Nothing. Far beyond your dark vision range.
Maybe we should inspect this armor. Looks like it could be of value.
Siri's already like sitting next to him drawing because you can see that she has like a speck of sadness on her since she did remember the story about this general.
Yeah. Yeah. Fly. Not him particularly, but you know of like the roaming bands and the defenses of Akros come in three layers. First you would have the soldiers that are basically skirmishers that would attack the threats as they come in and deal with them. And then the second layer would take the stragglers and stop them, and by the time anyone would reach the city of Akros, their forces would have been greatly diminished. Judging by his armor, this guy was second line and probably died in this area. And yeah, looking over the armor, it is oxidized copper and aged bronze, very finely made, very intricate, but functional. You guess it would be considered full plate. And on the tassels of the skirt bit, you see like stylized wolf motifs on each.
Can I check for any coins?
You can give me an investigation check.
Okay. As I'm doing so, I'm going to be like, another undead. Maybe there might be a coin there. Sort of saying it out loud as he investigates.
Mhm.
There it is. Yeah.
Nice. You look over whatever was left. No medallions, no coins, no currency of any kind. You do find in the lining of the breastplate, you find a note tucked in where the green cloak or mantle is affixed to the armor. And because you rolled so high, I'm going to... Where did I put that? There it is. Okay. You do find a name on this note scratched over with what looks like a sharp implement of some kind. And
So the name
yeah,
is scratched out.
you can barely read it. It says Skylia. And it seems like it's been jabbed by something repeatedly. Or Skylia. With the 20 investigation, I would say that it looks like violently stabbed and scratched.
Okay, so I'll pick up the note, open it up, and sorry, just to clarify, you were saying the word or the name?
It was on like
on the outside of the note.
no, it was like a folded up piece of parchment with a name on it, and the parchment has been like stabbed repeatedly, and then folded back in and tucked in under the in the breastplate.
And then opening it up, there's no other writing. It's just that name.
Yeah, it's just that name, and it looks like the
Okay.
parchment was torn like from a corner of a bigger piece of parchment.
I'll hold this up and I go, well, this is very odd. And I'll say, look, the name Skylia. And that is it. Have you heard this name before, Siri?
Have I heard that name before?
The name of a Hydra.
Give me a history check.
I'm sure
What
Skelly
we
is
get
the name of
bad.
a Hydra.
Of course I
Right.
get bad. And I don't have any inspiration left.
Oh, can I bounce my inspiration to you? Is that all right?
You used it.
Oh, I used it.
Yeah, you used it.
Oh.
No, it doesn't ring any bells for you, Siri. It sounds local, but that's about it.
There was a barkeep named it once. I think.
Well,
I'm not
maybe we'll
sure.
hang on to this. Maybe someone back in the city might know.
Would
Does
I
the
have
bar-
heard of it?
Can give me a history check.
I mean, I can roll history too, but I mean, there's no point. I got 0.
Oh no, I have never heard of such a name.
No. Doesn't ring any bells for any of you.
Maybe a distant twin to Nylia, Skylia, you know?
Well, as I say, maybe one of the priests or someone learned person in the city might know.
I ain't got a clue.
Nope. Doesn't. It's not.
What you, Barley? Holds Barley towards the plate.
And so with that really high roll, investigation, do I see anything in the armor itself? No.
It's very well made. You can probably get a good bit of money for it, but other than that, no.
Well, yeah, that's full plate. That's like 150 million copper.
Does anyone-
It's probably less than gold.
Would anyone like to use this?
I've been given pretty good armor already.
I'll look to. Sorry, name is
Oh,
gone.
don't look at me. I'm not wearing that kind of thing.
Vitz, what's your person's name? Your new person. Sorry, I've forgotten her name.
Artemis.
Artemis?
Artemis, yeah. Artemis, could you use this?
What kind of armor was it?
It's full plate.
Full plate.
I mean, I guess I could use it, but I don't know how to do it good. I mean, anyone can wear armor. Just, I mean, look at me. I'm not really a heavy armor person. I don't even know how to move in such an armor. Looks very, very, very uncomfortable, not gonna lie.
Okay, well, if no one wants it, then I might hang on to it. I could use that.
Well,
Then
the
go
top
for it.
half. You could use the top half.
The top half.
I mean, it. You know the like hoplite armor. This one doesn't have like the leg bit of regular plate, but
It's
it
got
can.
the little skirt there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
it's
has
got
a
an
little
armored
skirt.
skirt.
I could wear the skirt around the back of my horse
Back of
legs.
your ass.
I mean, you could, if you want.
That's quite a nice mini skirt you got there.
A centaur and a mini skirt. Just walking along. shaking its
I
ass.
mean, oh yeah, you do have proficiency heavy armor, so yeah, you could use it if you want to.
I will, yeah. I mean, it's probably better than what I have, so. Oh, that's funny.
All right, Neri
Doesn't have a
as
mini skirt.
yeah.
A tutu.
I mean, you could just cut off the fringes of the back and just have it in front, and then the whole plate armor thing. But yeah, it's full.
I'm just seeing centaur strippers right now in miniskirts.
Okay, that's beautiful. All right, Neri, as you're wandering ahead of the others, you do come across the bridge, and then you see this really run down set of stairs that lead up to a tower, like a large tower. It's almost like a keep of sorts.
Oh yeah, they're just kind of rushing over, going, "Oh my god, it's our new home! It's our new home!"
Yeah, you come up to the door, and it's a heavy wooden door. And
yeah, it gives it a huge push. It's like, ah.
you trying to open it?
Yes.
Give me a
This is the part where Neri dies, isn't it?
give me an athletics check.
Oh no, this is the part where Neri just like runs straight up to the door and goes, "Oh my god!" Why is that Leah? Oh.
Clicked on the
No,
wrong.
yeah, that's Neri's strength. That's Neri's strength. So that's a 4. Literally, I run up to the door and face palm it.
Yeah, you
My
start
excitement.
just boom, boom.
Oh, ow! Oh, As I saw you here from afar, just echoing over the bridge. Ah, my
Yeah,
God.
and you hear it echoing around you. Ah, ah, ah. And yeah, those of you with dark vision see something pink up there.
Yeah, so Siri just finished her drawing. Here's this weird scream.
Mm-hmm.
Looks up, sees basically something hit the door.
Yep. And then you hear the echo through the valley below you.
So she will close her book, put it down in her bag with her quill. Is the dust still there after the ghost?
No, the armor's empty. There's nothing.
She will look over to Drozan. Do you think it would be stupid to at least make a stone for him?
No, it's never stupid to honor the dead.
I mean, I can toss 2 coins over the edge, but I don't really know where he died.
What do you know about him?
So she will explain like the how the band works, like the first wave, second wave, third wave.
Mhm.
Some of the stories she's heard.
Yeah. Because I don't remember what information I gave you last time. But yeah, you explain what you. Yeah.
You didn't give me.
So
You basically you told me about Lucas, the military.
Yeah.
And they basically just tried to not get too many people into the city, and most people died. And when people finally got through,
Yeah. So no, you wouldn't know the guy's name.
But he was a soldier of Akros,
yes,
and from
and he most likely died around here because he wasn't dead.
so he died defending Akros. Possibly.
Well, he seemed kind of vengeful, so who knows? He
Well,
could be betrayed. He could.
well,
I mean, it's not unheard of.
perhaps then we should honor. If we, not that we know him, but maybe we should honor what he was a part of, and that was the defenders of Akros.
He could have been attacking it though.
Well, no, because he had the armor of the defenders of Akros. Well, I mean, sure, he could have been a spy or something, but but let us honor the defenders of Akros. And I'll look around for a nice piece of flat sort of slate if there's any lying around.
Yeah, there's a lot of pieces laying around. You can see like the stone is broken up in several places, as if it has shifted from time to time and just cracked the stone area in the cliff and the mountainside.
But Joe, you did mention that his armor was nicer, like he looked like he was higher in command, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he seemed to be like, one of the generals, kind of. So I don't think he was like a spy or something. I just really think he tried to defend this bridge, and we kind of. And she looks down at where we annihilated him. Sorry, Joe. And I was like,
that's on me. I should have used his skills sooner. That's what I get for never
I
playing a
mean-
paladin.
Well,
So,
do
At
you
least
seeing
like something.
as you are our resident artist and craft maker, would you like to write his inscription on the slate? And I'll hold up the piece of slate for
She will take out a dagger and start.
her.
Screech, 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 screech.
What
She
will
will
you
try
write?
to do it nicely and write that it was the Lucos.
Yeah.
Army. And just say brave soldier, like nice stuff.
All right.
R.I.P. Nice soldier.
As you're doing that, somewhere in the background, you hear a splooshing sound. Neri, I need you to make me a dexterity save.
Wait, what has he done? Come on.
So, Neri, what are you doing to create this splooshing sound?
So he holds the decanter against the door and goes, "You asked for this," and he says "geyser," and that causes 30 gallons of water.
Yeah.
to
Never mind.
explode into
That
a
is
30-foot
a
long
strength
1 foot
saving
wide.
throw, not a dexterity.
As a
save.
bonus action within 30 feet of you. Okay, the target must succeed on a DC 13 saving throw or take 1d4.
It's a door.
So it's not gonna roll saving throw. Okay.
It doesn't have a saving throw. But I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
So I don't go flying backwards like
Yes.
a jetpack.
I mean, who knows? Maybe it's a very dexterous door.
It's a door.
It's a swing door. As he does it, it's like.
Hey, don't
Nope.
be rude against a door. You might have a family, you know.
How much damage does the door take?
It'll take, like, I think it said 1d4, right? Yeah, 1d4.
Roll me a d4. It's a door.
2 bludgeoning damage.
As
guess it
you
can't
are
be knocked prone.
It's a door! No, it does not get knocked prone. However, as the power of the water spout sends you backwards, Neri,
Okay,
you do see a bit of the top half just crumple and fall off.
well, I guess I get pushed back 15 feet and then fall flying down these stairs. I'm probably gonna take the damage.
No, wait, it's a d6. Never mind. I mean, yeah. So as you go, Siri, as you walk up, you see Neri just fly off from the door and just roll down the stairs. Neri, you take 6 bludgeoning damage as you're just flung down the stairs again.
Cool.
And you get slightly tangled in the moss and vines that have been growing up over this broken down staircase.
I'd like to think I'm just hanging off this cliff part with my legs stuck in vines.
Probably,
just,
yeah.
Like, staring at Neri upside down because I'm like hanging upside down and just staring at. So I'm like, I'm
just imagining her just finishing ripping in R.I.P.
Yeah.
And just about to like push it down in the dirt, and suddenly like Neri flying, and she's like, "What are you doing?"
trying to open the door. It's getting the
It's
best
a
piece so far.
door.
Neri, maybe you should wait for us before you go gallivanting forward. I mean, we've just finished fighting a very difficult opponent thanks to your hot-headedness.
What? He started it. He challenged me. And apparently I challenged him. I don't remember challenging him. And you guys didn't have to join in. So That's on you.
It would have ended badly if we hadn't.
No.
Does he always do these weird things?
We just look.
Would you believe me if I said no?
No.
Good, because I'm terrible at lying. Help me put this down in the dirt.
Okay, let us find a nice place for this. Maybe here on the bridge, and actually over here. This is where he defended.
So yeah, if you want it on the bridge, you can place it like laying down in one of the holes, or you can find a grassy bit on either side. The bridge itself is just rock all the way over.
Yeah, that's why basically she was over here trying to get it down in the dirt because she's not strong.
Oh, you know what? If
Any-
you want it,
anyhow-
if you. I guess Leah will definitely always help.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
yeah.
you, darling. Help me get it down in the dirt.
Okay, that's normal athletics. He is not proficient in athletics. Okay, never mind. We'll see how this goes. A 12
I mean,
from
I'll give a
Leah.
hand as
God damn
well.
it.
I'll lend a hand. I mean,
Yeah, you can roll
Or
with
who?
advantage.
Is that
Roll
another
again.
athletics then? Okay.
So the two of us kind of pushing into the dirt.
16.
Yeah.
16.
Well, you managed to find a nice spot where somehow water has started to loosen the dirt around it. And pushing it into the ground, it sinks maybe 6 inches or so into the ground and then just stands there.
Also, it's kind of nice to have like Neri tangled up like this because we know where he is.
Don't mind me, just hanging about.
That sounded disturbingly like Leo.
Yeah, no, it's just like, don't mind me, I'm just hanging about. Just,
So
swinging
did
back and
you
forth.
challenge the door or did the door challenge you?
It refused to open for me. I see it as a challenge from the door.
Siri will just go up to the vines and cut them.
Did you consider just trying to handle, by the way?
Yes, obviously.
Did you pull or push?
I don't know. I slammed
Siri
into
will
it.
try to open the
pushed.
door.
All right, Siri, give me an athletics check. You manage to get a good grip and start pulling towards you, but it's heavy, and it seems the door warped slightly over time, and it's stuck in there. You start pulling with all your might and...
Guidance.
Yeah. You can add...
That's 4?
D4.
Da-da-da-da. 13.
With some encouraging words from Drozan, you get a better grip and move the door about 2 inches before it just screeches to a halt in the gravel around at the bottom.
I told you.
Let me show you how
Well,
it's
at least
done.
I got it further than you.
Hey, and I point out the big hole in the top of the door.
That's
Opened
called
it.
destroying.
Me and Ryan can probably handle this.
You.
Let me show you how it's done.
Guidance.
Orion
Casting
is
guidance on people.
So how would you use Orion to try and open this?
So did they pull or push? By
They
the way?
pulled. So pulling towards. You have about this much space between the door and the door frame now.
Are you going to use Orion like a bottle opener? Just get its head like.
So, Ryan, pull me, and she's gonna pull as well, and he's gonna just help her pull by pulling her.
All right. Yeah. Roll athletics with advantage.
I don't think it counts if your lion's helping you.
It's the help action.
It's a help action.
No, Nary literally says that.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Plus
Leave
a
it to me,
1d4.
whilst having a
1d4.
massive lion pulling on you isn't really leaving it to you.
All right. You get a pretty good grip there, Artemis, and with Orion digging his paws into the dirt and pulling, there's some resistance at first, and Orion pulls harder and harder, and you feel your feet coming off the ground.
I
And
just had a
then-
really funny thought, like because I've got my my kind of cheerleader's skirt.
Yeah.
And I'm giving guidance, like.
And then when your feet lift from the ground, Artemis, you start feeling the door moving faster. And then you hear a creaking of hinges. And I need you and Leo to make a dexterity save.
Leah? Or the lion?
Yeah, Leo is standing right behind Artemis.
Dexterity save. Cool. Would I have advantage because Orion is pulling me?
No.
Cool. 15.
Yeah, so Artemis.
People around Leah get advantage on serving through it. Not advantage, gets his charisma modifier added to the saving
Alright.
throws, I believe. So Artemis gets an extra 3 added to that, so it's 18.
Okay.
Nice.
You stumble a bit as the door comes off the hinges. And the hinges are breaking apart. And you fly back, you get your footing and stumble, and you just manage to right yourself before hitting Leo and knocking both of you off the cliff. Leo, however, Artemis stops standing, but it's like an inch away from Leo's face, which causes him to just fall on his ass. Not knocked off the cliff, but just knocked over.
Oh, I think I'll just take a seat right here. That's it. I'm just sitting down. Don't mind me.
Think
We will
I
help
got the
Leo
door
up.
open.
Yeah, the door is open. Orion is currently wearing it as a hat. Like, it's stopped on his face, and he's just there. You know, like
Kinda just pulls it to the side, or like just knocks it to the side.
And from inside, a cloud of dust and old moldy air just falls out. And you hear creaking, falling of decades of dust and gravel and pebbles.
Oh, it's dustier than that dead guy in the bridge. And then Leia's going to say, why don't we name it Fort Drakon after him? That'd be good for his memory.
I
I
mean,
just realized how sad it is for Siri right now because she can smell the dust constantly. It's just like the mold that's different right now. Except the
technically,
cursed
you
sword.
don't know his name yet,
Oh, do we not? Okay.
because that was my fault.
Okay, never mind then.
But
Did he
it...
not tell us? Did he
Yes,
tell
he
us?
did.
Oh yeah, he did.
And Neri told his name of the challenger because the challenger had to say his name first, and
Yes.
then he said his name. So we know his name, we just
Yeah,
don't know
my-
who it is.
Yeah, you know his name. You know that he's Kalka's Drakon.
Yeah, Fort Draken sounds really scary. And there is agreeing. There is just nodding. It's like, yes.
Okay, Siri would have carved in his name instead
Yeah.
of soldiers.
Yeah, and as you look into the dark room, first room of this smaller keep, the door currently on the ground next to it, having pushed off by this winged lion, the dust floating through the night air for the first time in probably several decades. That is where we're going to be wrapping this session.